Hey guys, welcome back to FoodStuff. Have you ever ordered food for takeout and it did not taste as expected? Well, today we will be looking at 12 foods that professional chefs would never order for takeout. The assumption that eating in a restaurant is much more delicious than ordering for takeout is an opinion that we have often heard from people's mouths. Maybe we feel the same way. Many restaurants are famous for their delicious dishes, and they are flooded with customers. But strangely, the taste will change drastically if the food is brought home, even though the way to make it must be the same. What could that be? And what kind of food is it? Let's take a look. Number 1. Anything fried. French fries, fried chicken, and a bunch of other fried foods are not delicious anymore when ordered for takeout. When fried foods are inside a to-go box, the trapped heat produces condensation, making the dish soggy. Sogginess is a prevalent problem with fried foods that have been coated with a batter or breading. You can actually refry this food at home, but when something is fried twice, it usually doesn't taste quite as good. Number 2. Steak. The steak will continue to cook as it travels. This is known as carryover cooking because heat is still trapped inside the meat, and it will continue to cook until it dissipates. If you order a medium rare steak, it will end up being closer to the medium by the time it gets to your door. But the worst thing is when the restaurant slices the steak, which causes the meat to lose more heat and makes it almost impossible to reheat without overcooking. Number 3. Chinese food. The thing about Chinese food takeout is that you'll almost always get a lot of it. This means that if you live alone, you would almost certainly have leftovers. That's fine because you'll be able to eat the leftovers later. It's just that Chinese food has a short lifespan before it goes bad, so you'll want to eat it as soon as possible. When you order takeout, the food usually dips below 140 degrees Fahrenheit in temperature on its way to your home. Overall, it's better to enjoy Chinese food on the spot. Number 4. Ice cream. Well, this is a no-brainer. Ice cream is simply an emulsion of milk fat dissolved in water. However, the mixture is unstable, and at room temperature separates into fat and water. This results in unappetizing lumps of fat and watery ice cream. A bowl of ice cream from a takeout ice cream shop or restaurant is more likely to show up as cold soup because it would take either 2 or 6 minutes for the ice cream to melt entirely under the hot sun. Number 5. French toast with hollandaise sauce. This food is made from thick bread, egg wash, and fried in butter. But when this toast is not eaten fresh, the toast will be soggy, and the hollandaise sauce will coagulate and its texture will be gummy. Number 6. Creamy mushroom chicken. The creamy mushroom chicken is made with tender chicken breasts, Parmesan cheese, onions, cream, and mushrooms. It is a great dinner any night of the week. But creamy sauces can become very thick as they cool, making them hard and unenjoyable to eat. Even when you try to reheat the sauce, it never tastes as good as when it's fresh out of the pan, because the dairy in the sauce tends to break and turns the texture grainy as it's reheated. Number 7. Eggs. Sunny side up, poached egg, soft scrambles, and omelets aren't good when they've been cooling down in a takeout container. Avoid at all costs. There are so many better breakfast and brunch dishes to pick from, because as it travels, the egg yolk will turn hard. Therefore, it won't taste the same anymore. Number 8. Nachos. When they're eaten fresh out of the oven, nachos are sublime. The crunch of tortilla chips, the spice of salsa, the salt and pull of the cheese, the bite and flavor you get from toppings like guac, green onion, beef, chicken, all of it, they're great. But when they're not fresh and have been sitting in a container, the chips soak up the juice from every topping placed above them. Changes in temperature, texture, and portion size make food taste different from what we eat at a restaurant. Apart from being influenced by changes in characteristics, the takeout usually looks messy before eating, which will indirectly affect our mood. Apart from the appearance of the food, the restaurant's atmosphere is generally designed to build a good mood for the customer to eat a meal. So that's our look at 12 things professional chefs would never order for takeout. Perhaps you have opinions about this topic. Let us know in the comment. Also, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video.